artificial intelligence, the end of humankind or a helping tool? That's the big question. So you probably have already heard about a little thing called chat.openai, which is a cool website that you can use to make basically anything. It can solve easy stuff from the easiest math problems to even explain what a quaternion is. And I can't even do that, so that's pretty cool. Apparently, it can also make code for games. That's what we're gonna test today. So I asked the AI which genre of game to make, and coincidentally it suggested me to make a platformer game, which is my favorite. So here we are in Unity, let's make a new project. So currently I'm just setting up the basics, creating a player, a little floor. Now I'm just adding components to the player like the rigid body 2D, collider 2D, and stuff like this. So now I'm trying to use the new input system. I was searching like crazy and I couldn't find it anywhere. I checked the player settings, the preferences, nothing, so as a last hope I just turned to Google. So after thousands of lines of coding, checking Udemy manual, tutorials, I actually found the solution. Never mind, why is it not working? Okay, so I think the problem is with the player controller, but I can't actually figure it out. I will just try to get a new code from the AI. Let's see how that works. Okay, so finally the code is working, the player can move left and right, and it can also jump. We need to make a loose condition for the game, so I thought about some spikes, that if the player touches them he would die. Also some currency would be nice to have, so the player has a goal to collect them. So first I asked the bot to make a coin script, so when the player touches the coin it will debug log a message. We also need a coin manager that takes care of counting the coins and showing the current amount on a UI. So now I'm just creating a coin game object. This is a coin UI script. It basically has an int coin, a text mesh pro coin text. In the start we set the text to nothing, and in the function add coins, in the void add coins, we can take in an int amount and the coin amount will be that amount, and we will display that on the UI. So as you can see we can collect the coins and the score on the right corner can increase. Now this is all very nice, but the game is looking a little bland, so let's just add some colors to it. So we are on a website called Adobe Color where you can find color palettes for games, art and a bunch of cool stuff. So I think this one looks pretty nice, so let's use this. So I actually really like how the colors turned out for the game, so I will use this one for sure. Oh, by the way, forgot to show you, but we have the spikes set up. I also experimented with some questionable things. The game also needed a pause menu, so I asked the AI if it can make a pause script. So I threw together this little pause menu UI thingy. I think it fits the style of the game nice, and yeah, I like it. The AI also made this infinitely generating platform, so I don't have to make the levels. Now the box just goes to the right and it places the platforms that the players can jump on. So that's very handy. Now the obstacles need lots of variation, so I'm just creating the prefabs. So like I'm putting the spikes at different locations, or putting no coins, or 2 coins, 1 coin. This can make the game feel less repetitive and can also add some randomness to it. I also made this very simple depth screen. It's basically the pause menu, just switched up the buttons and the text of course. It can now also show the score that the person had before dying. The game still needed a story, so I turned to the AI for that too. I just asked it to make a simple story that contains the word called like red triangles, and it actually gave a pretty good story. So the next thing I did, I asked it to make a typewriter script that's just a text that appears on the screen letter by letter. Here is how that turned out. This was version 1, as you can see the screen is way too cluttered. This is version 2. It's a lot more smooth and just easier to read. Now the only thing left for us to do is to name the game. The AI gave me the title Platfinity, which fits the game as it's an infinity runner and a platformer, so we will go with that. So that's kinda it, I think we're done. Thanks for watching the video. If you liked it, leave a like. If you have any thoughts on the topic, leave it in the comments. Have a nice day. Bye. Also, enjoy the rest of the gameplay.